Woo! We got another one from Hurtberry Farms. This is part of their limited released series that they've been doing for the last couple of years, and this is the first sauce that they're calling a medium heat that's gonna be happening in it. And I'm gonna try to do this format a little bit differently. So normally when I get a really super special hot sauce like this, I do one sauce in a video, and I'll get into the ingredients, and then I'll get into the tasting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna look at the ingredients before I taste it. I'm just gonna go off the name, and I'm going to see how good of a job I can kind of pick out the flavors, and then we're gonna go to the ingredients last. So I think this is gonna be an exceptionally difficult job for me today because all the sauces that Hurtberry Farms come out with are so insanely complex that I have a hard time describing them regardless. So hopefully I can kind of get something out of this format that'll be helpful to you guys as I'm describing the flavor profiles to see if this is something that would be interesting to you. Okay, so this is called Mariachi Furioso. It's a wild mushroom and crab apple cider hot sauce. Wild mushroom and crab apple cider hot sauce. So there should be body from mushrooms. Crab apples are gonna have like a tartness to them, and then the cider, spicy, like spices, like cider spices maybe are gonna be happening in there. I don't know. Okay, let me see if I can. I'm covering up the ingredients so that way I'm not reading them. So hopefully I can. I don't even know if I should read the description of this. All right, I'm gonna start, and then if it gets to description-y, I'm gonna bail. All right, Hurtberry Farm introduced Mariachi Furioso, the first medium heat sauce. Hot sauce addition to our limited release series featuring locally conscious ground. Oh, it's talking about ingredients. Okay, so I did see it said jalapeno, but I don't know where jalapeno is in the list. So we'll see if I can pick that part up. So let me taste it, and then I'm gonna get into the flavor profiles that I'm gonna be getting. So you're saying a medium heat sauce. Is there a heat scale on here? All right, they're saying it's a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 in their heat scale, which is that's medium. It's a thin-bodied sauce. It's got the consistency of like a thin salsa almost, which is interesting. Okay. Yeah, thin-bodied, but lots happening in it. Woo! I get immediately I got like the tartness from apple or vinegar or some sort of tartness going on. A lot of tart situations happening, like the cider. Like the apple cider, the crab apple / apple cider in here is definitely the thing I'm smelling the most. And then I get like some savory notes like the spice blend. Like the physical, like the spices, like, I don't know. So we'll see here. An insane amount of stuff going on in it. So many things floating. I see lots of peppers. There's definitely lots of peppers going on in here. I'm getting the cider. I get sweet. I get tartness and cider, and then there's an incredible freshness to this. Like it smells like it was just made. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see if I can pick out the flavors. This is gonna be an interesting way of doing this. Tart. I do get like the earthiness of mushrooms. I come on the back end of it. Honestly, it's kind of hotter than I thought it was gonna be. I'm trying to pick out the burn. I don't taste the jalapeno. And there's some sort of other pepper going on in here. Oh, wow, big chunk of something. Okay, hold on, let me try again. Okay, I'm getting the vinegar, I'm getting the cider, I'm getting the apple. And then after that, I get like the body of mushrooms. Like it's like the second half experience of a mushroom that makes any sense at all. Like it adds body and viscousness to the sauce in a great way. The sauce is extraordinarily fresh. I'm trying to pick out what kind of pepper is in here. I'm not tasting jalapeno. There's almost like a some sort of like low Scoville pepper that's happening. I don't think it's habanero in here. It's not hitting like the, it's hitting the back of my throat. It's kind of leaving my tongue alone. My mouth is watering, but I don't think there's any super hots in here. I'm not getting like a Reaper. I'm not getting Scorpion. I'm not getting Ghost Pepper. I'm not getting any of that. And it's not grassy like a jalapeno or a serrano would be. So I'm thinking it would be like, oh man, I was gonna say it's not Scotch bonnets because it's not hitting like a Scotch bonnet. It's gonna be like some sort of like Tabasco, cayenne, heat scale. It's definitely a medium sauce. I would say medium to mild sauce. Like the heat dissipates extremely fast. That's why I'm leaning towards like some sort of like, or like a sugar rush chili slash something in that realm. Ají pepper maybe could be in there. Some sort of something like that. I'm going like ají slash like Tabasco, cayenne, that kind of pepper situation going on. The heat. See how hard this is? This is so hard for me to do. There's like, as with all their sauces, an insane complexity to them. I would like, this is a sauce that I would add to things. Like you could marinate things with this. You could, this is a, you like take food and dip it into it. Because you can use the sauce very liberally. So you could like have like a little like dish of this sauce and you can fully dip whatever food you choose to put into it. In it, I'm thinking things like chicken, fish. You can do beef in there because it's got like a chimichurri vibe is kind of happening with this, with like the acidity coming from like the apple cider and the vinegar, that kind of thing is going on. And there's a great spice blend in here happening. Okay, I'm gonna fully read the description and then I'm gonna get into the ingredients and then we can continue talking. Okay, so Herberry Farm introduced Mariachi Furioso. I should have thought about like the actual name of it. I didn't even take that into consideration. All right, first medium hot sauce, blah 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 blah. All right, featuring local conscious jalapeno, cayenne, banana chilies, crab apples, wild forage mushrooms, farm fresh produce from fennel to heirloom carrots. I didn't get the sweetness from carrots. We choose to highlight the crab apples with banjo ciders, dueling banjos hard cider, making this hot sauce one to be enjoyed by all. All right, the ingredients are water, white vinegar. All right, that makes sense. The fresh crab apples, that makes sense. Fresh red jalapenos, fresh cayenne peppers, banjo cider, dueling banjos, apple cider, organic apple cider vinegar, fresh banana peppers, fresh fennel, fresh carrots, fresh onions, fresh green onions, sugar, kosher are black trumpet mushrooms, hen of the woods mushrooms, chanterelle mushrooms, chicken of the woods mushrooms, xanthan gum, and fresh English thyme. It's kind of wild. I completely made up. I was just picking milder peppers just because the burn dissipates so quickly and doesn't stick around. It's interesting. The fresh red jalapenos kind of took me for a turn because I see the red in here and I was not thinking jalapeno at all. But I did accidentally read the jalapeno, so that's the one ingredient that I did know was going on in here. But I'm not picking up the jalapeno at all. I'm actually not tasting any peppers. I'm just tasting like the very mild heat coming from them. And I'm not necessarily tasting all those spices they're talking in here. Like I'm not getting a lot of fennel. I'm not getting all of that, but I'm just getting like this big spice blend that happens, and it's insane complexity. The one note that I am definitely getting is I'm getting the apples. I'm getting apples. I get apple cider, and I get that like vinegar kind of hit. This is almost like, this has got some serious chimichurri vibes. Like I'm saying, like a thinner salsa, chimichurri, vinegar kind of hit. You can use this sauce extremely liberally. It's a good one. I like this a lot. This is gonna be one of those things, gonna be gone pretty much immediately. Wow. Okay, and there's sugar in here, and I didn't get like a very like high sugar content. So it wasn't like super sweet. It's definitely tangy and fresh. Okay, I hope that I did that justice. Because these Herberry Farm sauces are always the hardest for me to kind of talk about and explain, just because they always have so many ingredients and they're so complex and they're delicious and so hard to explain for me. Okay, all right. In the description below is gonna be linked to a couple things. There's gonna be a link to Herberry Farms. If you're in Canada, you can get a directly from their website. I also, when I jumped on here, a little pop-up happened saying they ship to the United States. So they've always shipped to the United States, but they might have been working on their rates. So if you want to pick up the sauce, check out their website. So you got the shipping options are. You can also check out Old Agnes, which is in Oregon, and they're in the United States, and they're going to be, if they don't have it now, they're going to have it soon. So that's a good, solid option for the United States. So, okay. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys on the next.
Hey, this is Brian Ames. Please click the subscribe button that you see right there, and you'll subscribe to my videos. From now on, I'm going to be eating a lot of peppers. It's going to, oh man, it's going to be great. Bye.